Breaking news with these live pictures from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, where Hurricane Hilary is lashing the Baja Peninsula. There you definitely see the effects of the rain and wind. Just moments ago, the storm weakens very slightly to a Cat 3 hurricane with winds up to 125 miles an hour. But rain is the big concern. In fact, Hilary could bring catastrophic flooding to parts of the U.S. through Monday, even though it should be a tropical storm by then. So that in itself is historic. 20 million people across San Diego, Los Angeles and Palm Springs. They are now under their first ever tropical storm warning. Let's go to NBC's Guad Venegas standing by for us in San Diego. Guad, welcome. So I'm sure there's preparations. I see the movement there behind you. What are folks doing to prepare for this storm?
Alex, this is one of the locations where residents in the San Diego area can come get sand with these sandbags. You can hear one of the trucks coming in to dump more of that sand. I'm going to grab a different microphone just because it gets so loud that I have to switch microphones as we're doing this. The truck is coming in. That's like the 5th truck we see today. So we're seeing a lot of residents from this area in the South Bay here in San Diego come get some of this sand because a lot of them know that the areas where they live flood. Now, California got some rain earlier this year, so a lot of people in Southern California have a good idea of what can happen if they get a lot of rain, Alex. And you can see the large crowds. They started coming in yesterday, and authorities have been telling residents in Southern California, this is the thing to pay attention to, as you mentioned, the possible flooding. That's where the danger can come to this area. I spoke to some of the people that were picking up the sand, and this is what they had to say about the preparations.
I've lived here all my life. I'm 62 years old, and this is the first time I've heard of a tropical storm coming in, and everybody's preparing for it. We never experienced something like this before, unless you're from Florida or where it happens a lot. When I came home, the wife said, we're going to go get some sandbags. I said, okay.
You know, for most people here, it's so strange to prepare for a tropical storm because they've never lived through one. So as I've had these conversations, Alex, asking people how to prepare, most people just have no idea. They know there's a lot of rain coming, and as you can see, some of the residents that live in low areas are getting sandbags. But other than that, they're wondering, should I get water? Should I get food? But there is one thing that authorities have mentioned, Alex, that is very important. A simple step that everyone can take is to make sure that they have those alerts on their phones, alerts that will tell them when the storm is coming and what type of warning is in effect. Something as simple as knowing how to get it on your phone right away and how to be informed when that storm comes. That could be the difference between knowing what is happening in your area here in Southern California as people prepare, Alex.
Yeah, that is a big yes to getting those things on your phone, as well as get water stocked up, get food stocked up. Yes and yes. Thank you very much, Guad, for that.